Welcome back to Sports on Tap. I'm your host, James Laney, with my co-host, Kyle Johnson.
It's poppin'.
And my co-host, Ryan Fahey.
Oh, let's get it, gentlemen.
Glad to be back. Once again, before we start, we're on YouTube, so please go subscribe, like our videos, follow us on all of our social medias. We're also on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, so go listen to us there. Follow, subscribe, like, and please share if you enjoy what we're doing. Another team and player that have really been shocking everyone this season, I should say, Baker Mayfield and the Browns. Are these guys the real deal? Baker himself, the Browns as a team, are they the real deal?
I'm buying in.
I just history alone, you want to say no because it's Cleveland, but you almost hope. It's 2020. Who knows what's like? It's 2020 and the Browns are 9-3. Like I said that before the show. Like that's just what the year 2020 is. It's a whole bunch of what?
They had one
the Browns
win.
are 9-3. Like who would have thought? I thought there was no chance of even them sniffing 6 wins this season. Like because it's Cleveland. That's why you just don't think of it that way. But then Baker is playing like what they drafted and what they thought he was going to be. They also don't have Freddie Kitchens, which is just a blessing.
Well, that's
a step up.
Oh my God,
bro.
Just forget oof. But you almost gotta wonder. I need a few more games, but wonder if the injury to Odell actually helps him.
That was exactly the point I wanted to get on. So I'm gonna hop on right here.
Go ahead, do you?
Fun fact: Baker hasn't thrown a pick
in 5 weeks
since Odell got hurt. So my thing is, we've talked about earlier, or not earlier today, but on previous shows, where quarterbacks have this aura around Odell, where it's like he can make these catch because he's Odell, the whole reach back thing, he is good, but I think guys put Odell in tough situations where it's like, you're not making these catches and we throw picks, but it's like they're double covered, triple covered. So I think now with Odell out, Baker is, even yesterday, me and Kyle were watching some of the game, he's going through his reads much better. He's actually playing the smarter football. Physically, I don't think anything's changed. I think he's just mentally realizing, oh, I can't just throw it to Odell. I have to make the correct reads, do it properly. They can also run play action a little better because, well, they have a double-headed monster, Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb. But I think Baker's just mentally trying to learn the game more rather than be like, oh, we have the talented Odell. I can just huck it up to him for my scapegoat kind of thing. Where, no, you don't. You have Jarvis Landry, who I still really like.
Great player.
But it's like, oh, if he's not open, I'm not going to force it to him. I'm going to go through my reads and make the proper play.
Yeah.
That's what I like about Baker. I do want to see him do it again. He's playing Baltimore this upcoming week. So if he does it again, I'm 100% in.
Yeah. Also, can you throw it to Austin Hooper, please? I'm sick of starting Austin Hooper for him to get 2 points, Baker. I'm sick and tired of it.
If he ain't open,
he ain't open. Matt Ryan was making Austin Hooper look like a stud last season.
Yeah,
Matt Ryan.
Listen, they're winning.
Matty Ice.
They also had to deal with Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley.
I don't care. I don't care. Throw it to your tight end, please. There's not a lot of good tight ends out there. I thought Hooper was gonna be one of them, but you don't want to throw.
We'll get the fantasy.
I am sick of this.
We'll get the fantasy.
I'm sick of it.
Listen, Kevin Stefanski deserves a lot of kudos. For this.
Thank you.
Because he
came from the Vikings, correct?
I think so. Yeah. So Kevin Stefanski, when he came into, you can clearly see the upgrade. I'm glad you mentioned Freddie Kitchens. From Freddie Kitchens to him.
Dude, Freddie Kitchens was a running back dealing with 4 guys upgraded next year to the head coach dealing with 50+ and then a whole staff. How did they not see that volcano going to erupt?
So they're the Browns. So the thing is...
Thank you. I thought they were going to suck this year. Yeah.
Well, so the thing is with the Browns, and mind you, they should be proud of where they are right now.
100%.
Even if they lose out the rest of the season, I think you
9
keep
wins.
everybody. I think Kevin Stefanski obviously has to stay. He's going to stay. But, kudos to the Browns for getting here. Let's not forget, there was 4 seasons in a row that they had a combined total of 1 win. 1 win. The Brown, they have come a long way. Even last year, they had a losing record, but 6-7 wins? You're starting to see the culture start to move.
Yeah.
Finally. And the thing with Baker, too, which is why I think he was having such a hard time, because you come in, you're the number 1 pick, you have all this, he was kind of a diva coming out of college.
Oh, yeah. He was a diva in college.
Yeah,
he got humbled. That's what happened.
He got humbled, and I think he needed it. But to go through 4 head coaches in 4 seasons,
that's rough.
How the hell do you expect anybody? Look at Sam Darnold. Every time anything changed, Sam Darnold is a good talent, and he is just getting screwed over by terrible coaching.
So give Baker a real head coach, which he now has.
Like the fact that Baker coming out of Oklahoma, he throwing on the run, getting play action, getting him out of the pocket. That's what he did. That was his game. Like Baker on the run, going to his left, going to his right, making reads like away from the pocket. That's what that's
it's also
where he made his money.
That system down in Oklahoma that makes quarterbacks. What's the coach's name?
Lincoln Riley.
Lincoln Riley. His system makes quarterbacks look phenomenal.
Oh yes. That's what I mean. The system.
Granted, Kyler Murray is a different animal too.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray is just Kyler Murray, so he was going to look phenomenal regardless. But like
Jalen Hurts looked.
But that's what I mean. The system in place is really good for Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
They're a play action team. They know what they are. They have a two-headed monster, like you said, in Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt. They have the number 2, or they have one of the best O-lines like in the league. Actually, I'm pretty sure going into last week, they were ranked 2nd in pass protection and 2nd in rush.
They've upgraded there a lot, which was huge because Baker, 1, struggled to go through his reads, but 2, he didn't have time to go through his reads. Where now, I know you're saying like, oh, the rollouts is great and all that, but
that's what he did in college, though. That's his system.
But even in the pocket, he's reading it much better, much quicker.
That I noticed.
So that's what impressed me a lot. Goods to the Browns. How far do you guys think this team goes?
If Baker plays like that, they are a Super Bowl bound team.
I
need to see it.
It's not crazy. I don't think it's that crazy.
They have the defense.
I think they could
and
go.
The line.
I think they could go past the Steelers. The Chiefs. I mean,
I
still got to buy into the Chiefs because.
Oh, I don't think anybody's beating the Chiefs.
That's the thing. So I think they can make the AFC Championship, but. Man, it's looking like you're going to have to go through Kansas City.
All I'm saying is this season is one great big win for Cleveland.
It's a huge win. We think about like playoffs. It's all about how Baker hasn't seen playoffs, right?
No.
Playoffs is a different animal.
Of course.
Like you've seen, like look at Jared Goff. When he made the Super Bowl versus the Patriots, we thought like I got a little nervous because I was like that system's pretty dangerous. But then Jared Goff, then I realized. Jared Goff is handheld this whole time, and then like once stuff's not going his way, he starts to crumble. And
he's doing a little better this year, but that comes with time.
But that's what I mean.
Yeah,
like we're talking about this year.
Yeah.
Baker hasn't seen playoffs, and playoffs different feel. If stuff's not going your way, how do you handle it? And like we just haven't seen Baker handle things incredibly well through his career. So you got to take that for what it is.
Another example, Lamar Jackson. He hasn't won a playoff game, but regular season, not so much this year, but regular season. Last year, unstoppable. And
MVP.
Unanimous MVP, knocked out first round.
Yeah.
To go off of that point, too, Cleveland had no idea how to handle that second half of football. They were up 35-7, and Colin Coward made a really good point. He's like, I'm going to give them a full pass for that second half of football. They've never been there. Yeah. When the hell has Cleveland ever been up on anybody 35-7?
Yeah,
never.
Almost never.
Otto Graham was playing.
Actually, no. Actually, they probably did it versus the Patriots with Peyton Hillis. If we're completely honest, remember that game?
Yes.
Hillis? Yeah, that was probably then.
Peyton Hillis was a maniac.
It was probably that game though.
But
the last time they were up that big.
But still, yeah. So I think they can make AFC Championship. I'm not totally bought on Super Bowl just because they'd have to get through the Chiefs. I'm not there yet. But we're talking playoffs.
If they get humbled next week, that's
different story.